Bella has a few tumors here, and we're going to remove some of them. You can see here and here, there's these little lumps that are under the skin, and this one feels like it might be in the skin. We don't know what these are. Then we see here, and these little things here look like little what's called skin tags or some kind of more benign skin kind of a tumor, but we don't know that for sure. Then you look down here at this big old raspberry-like thing. It's getting pretty big. It is have a little stalk on it, which usually is more indicative of a benign tumor. But now it's all ulcerated, so that's going to be problematic. Then there's another one over here. This again, you can see the hair follicle spreading out, and there's something underneath there. So we're going to have to sample these to figure out what they are. So I'm going to check, this one's probably easier to see, and just get some of the cells out of this, or fluid, or whatever we find in it. Take a little vacuum there, advance, pull back, advance, and the third direction. Okay, now there's stuff in the needle here. I'm going to take this off, put some air in the syringe, and I'm going to stick it on a slide. Let's get this sample out on the slide here. So there's our sample. It's a little thick, so I'm going to go ahead and smear some of it. Those little bits here is probably cells, and they didn't smear very good, so I'm going to do a little bit more. So I saved some of it without squashing it, and I squashed some others. So one way or the other, I should get a good sample. Now I'm going to stain this. Wait for this to dry a little bit. Okay, so here's our sample. We can see cells from that mass right here. These are little oblong nuclei in a mass. Those are usually connective tissue type tumors. This is a actual neoplasm of some kind of connective tissue. So basically, it's some kind of a soft tissue sarcoma. You don't ever want to leave those on there. To really tell exactly what kind it is, we need to take it off and send it to the lab. And we'll find out what it is, what it's going to do or would have done, whether we got all of it, whether it needs to be recut, which is rare. We find all of that out when we send this in. Now guess what? Did you see all those other tumors? They may all be the same thing, or they may be a combination of different kinds of tumors. So you have to check each one to know what they are. Okay, so we've got her ready to get prepped for surgery here, and you can see more tumors. This is some kind of skin tag that seems to have a lot of blood in it, and then we see these little things that look like these little blood blisters. Those are probably hemangiomas or hemangiosarcomas. Those are blood vessel tumors. That's probably not the same thing as the first one we sampled. Although they are a kind of a soft tissue sarcoma like what we saw in the microscope. This is not a hemangiosarcoma, just by looking at it. But we will see what it is. So we have more than one kind of tumor here. These little things here need to get zipped off. You don't want to leave those on there. They're a little bit small to be biopsying with a needle, but we're going to get them off of there because those can't be good. So they're all going to go.